with a screen. It's an happy one thing. You tell me how you look it.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everyone. Welcome, namaste, assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen, so we are pleased to have so many people in this meeting from different time zones from all over the world. I am Shakira Mohammed of Trinidad and Tobago, a teacher for the past 15 years. And this is our 167th edition of our Zoom public meeting. We wish to sincerely thank all of you who have contributed in whatever way to the success of this ongoing Pan-Indo-Caribbean and Pan-Indian Diaspora Global Project. For 166 unbroken continuous weeks, we have been here every single Sunday. In the past 3 years, we have held these featured 719 presenters from all parts of the world speaking on 166 topics. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a weekly forum being hosted by the Indo-Caribbean Cultural Center, a legally registered research and publishing company operating since 2010. And in order to continue this weekly program and to make it bigger and better, we are asking for suggestions and volunteers as well as donations. Please contact Dr. Mahabir for details. Ladies and gentlemen, our moderator this evening or tonight is again Shalima Mohammed, the co-director of this Zoom platform, who is a business teacher and researcher from Trinidad and Tobago. She obtained her master's degree in business psychology from Franklin University in the USA. Shalima, welcome.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Namaste. Thank you so much for being with us. We are coming to you live from the Hotel Babylon in beautiful Suriname. We've been here since last week, Wednesday, and we've been enjoying the hospitality, the wonderful people here, and of course, wonderful Hindustanis in the diaspora who are here with us in Suriname. So this public meeting will take the form of live musical entertainment, as you all would have seen, interspersed with photos and short video clips, because we really want to share with you some of our experiences over the last couple of days. So we'll ask some of our participants who are here on this nonprofit cultural and historical tour of Suriname to make some remarks so that they can share their experiences with you. Of course, we are being recorded live, and this program would be uploaded later on YouTube permanently for posterity. We are live streaming as well on the YouTube channel of the Indo-Caribbean Cultural Center. So I want to say welcome again to all of our viewers on YouTube. To avoid intrusions from trolls, Rabin Ram Singh has muted everyone. Over the next 2 hours or so, we will be entertained and informed right here in beautiful Suriname. And what I want to do is I want to start with a musical performance. Now we have this wonderful group, which is being led by Mr. Madan Tulsi. He has been a musician and a singer since he was 12 years old. He's a singer, he plays the tasa, he plays nagara, he plays the tapu, he plays dholak, he plays the dantal. This is an extraordinary performer, and I want to welcome him with an item on the tapu. So Mr. Madan Tulsi, please go ahead with your first performance. I hope you all enjoy it. sorry. Coordinating a live show is really a little bit challenging, but I hope you all get the gist of it. Very interesting. Drumming is the comment I have. Is this local? This is Suriname, sir. Welcome, Kasraj. You are so missing out. We wish you were here. Somebody asked for you, actually. I wish you were here. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Madan Tulsi doing that musical number. Fantastic. Thank you very much, sir. I want to ask now Mr. Adit Kumar. Mr. Adit Kumar to speak to you, share some of his experiences over the last few days. He is an Indo-Guyanese who is living in Canada now. He is going to share with you exactly who he is and a little bit about what he's done here over the last few days. So let me turn you over to Adit. Ravin, can you please unmute Adit Kumar? Shakira. He's on Shakira's computer. Please unmute. Thanks.
Yeah, you talk. Come on. When you talk, keep it going. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Adit Kumar, as you just heard, and I'm happy to be on the program.
Okay.
Yeah, am I on? Namaste to you all. It's my pleasure to be given this opportunity to share with you my experiences on the tour. I want to say thank you to the ICC for organizing the tour and giving the opportunity to participate in what we call the Diaspora Guermitier tours. For me, it's a wonderful experience. Prior to this trip, I only knew the participants on Zoom and on internet connections, but here we got an opportunity to meet in person, and it's amazing how quickly we bonded and became friends in a matter of hours. It gives me a great appreciation of the Jahaji bonds that developed on the 3-month journey by ship that the immigrants would have taken part in. This trip is a tremendous learning opportunity for me to learn about the Indian indentureship in Suriname. We have heard about the Arcates using all kinds of trickery to entice the immigrants to leave the shores of India. And apart from telling them that they're getting high wages and easy work and so on, they also, I also learned that one of the tricks that they used was to tell the people that they're coming to Sri-Ram country. Suriname was twisted into Sri-Ram country. So who wouldn't want to go to Sri-Ram country? So so it's quite a learning experience for me here. And I've seen so many evidences of the presence and the contribution of the Indian immigrants who have made that journey. While it was just 34,000 compared to Guyana, which had 239,000. The contribution that these immigrants have made here is significant and quite noticeable. Driving around the countryside, you could see all the evidences. Like I understand there are 140 mandirs throughout the country, and there are equally large number of masjids also, and of course Christian churches. But the fact that there are 140 mandirs, which is a direct result of the contribution of the Indians who came here, it's significant to learn about that. And so many businesses, you see Indian names on the businesses that they're involved in so many activities. We were fortunate to meet last night Mr. Sharma, who's the deputy speaker in the parliament of this country. So coming here is a really great learning experience for me. I'll encourage others who can find the time to join future tours. I understand we're planning now a tour for next year, and one of the options would be Guyana. So not confirmed or not finalized, but that is one of the options that is being tossed around right now. So again, I'm really, really happy to be on the tour and to learn so much of Indian indentureship. We had the opportunity to see the Lala Rukh monument. We saw the Mabap monument. We saw the Gandhi monument and so on. So much of Indian contribution presence is so noticeable and so evident here. Later today, we will be going to a show that will be depicting the country, Indian culture, and also the culture of Suriname, apart from Indian culture. So we are looking forward to doing that. We had opportunity to visit some closed plantations. Sugar was the reason that brought the immigrants here, but sugar industry has closed. It's no longer an industry here. It has been closed completely. A few private farmers are still in existence, but the industry that brought the immigrants here, unfortunately, has disappeared. In Guyana, a similar thing is happening where most of the sugar estates have been closed. There are only 3 grinding estates right now that are producing sugar for export and local consumption. And a 4th one is likely to be on stream before the end of the year. So again, my pleasure to be on the program to let you know the experiences of someone who has come here and who has found the trip very, very entertaining, very, very exciting. In the bonding process, we've learned and discovered that we have so much of talent in this group here. We found singers, we found dancers, we found musicians, and so just amazing. So thank you again for this opportunity, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Adit. Adit didn't tell you how much he was dancing and singing just a few minutes ago. Thank you to Mr. Gangaram Pandey. Thank you to Mr. Rajan. They really, really put on an excellent show. And we were hosted by relatives and good friends of theirs. Radha and her husband Sunil, really absolutely fantastic. Thanks to them. Thanks to Jayashree, Rajan's wife, who would have helped to put things together. And of course, the lovely lady Asha, who did all the cooking of that fantastic food. We've had excellent curry today. You all should have been here to taste that. Keshavji, we missed you. You really should have been here with us. So you all, here's some more entertainment for you. We're going to have a Baita Ghana number, and this is by Mahender Rampasad now. Mahender is accustomed to singing old songs of the Suriname, a famous Suriname singer, Mr. Ramdev Chaitu. He's also going to be playing the harmonium. Welcome, Mahender.
यार बिछड़े यार से ये तुझे सहा न जाए रात सपना दिखाए दिया हमको रात सपना दिया दिखाए दिया हमको रात सपना रात सपना रतिया सपना रात सपना रतिया सपना रात सपना दिखाए दिया हमको रात सपना यार सपना दिखाए दिया हमको रात सपना amore amore piya ke karwa amore amore piya ke karwa amore
Thank you, Mahendra. Wonderful performance there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a small room. It's extraordinarily loud here, and I really hope you all are hearing and feeling this music. We are now going to ask Mr. Bhagwan Gangaram Pandey is back. I want him to give you a little bit about his experience here and how much work. I can't thank this man enough. He's put in so much work in terms of logistics. It's really extraordinary what we're seeing here and what we're experiencing, and this is largely due to him. He's quite a comedian too, so those of you all who are not here, you're really missing out. Robin, can you please unmute Mr. Bhagwan Gangaram Pandey, and we're going to hear from him now. Mr. Pandey, you should be able to unmute. Try it.
Yes.
Great.
Okay. Good afternoon, good evening. Sabhi ke Ram Salam. Yeah. If Dr. Kumar Mahabir asks you something, or Shalima, so people are coming, what to do, what to show them, you know. That was the real issue, discussing it with Baldev and others. First of all, they want to know where we are from and where we went after the ships came. So after the first day, and thanks to Farid is also, Ketwaru is also joining this Zoom. So the first day they arrived was a national holiday. So they went to the Lalarok Museum. And there they have given a whole explanation about our arrival here in 150 years ago. Then after the arrival, we went to the Comoena, like our grandparents did. Comoena district, where all the indentured labor were settled to work. So we went to the plantations, we went to the museum, so that everybody of this group had a feeling about the district Comoena. And so Comoena was an important district. And after that, they would like to see the city. So Friday, we had a city tour. We went to the mosque. We have seen the churches, city Paramaribo, surrounding city, and so on and so on. We tried to do something on, we went to the Baba MI, to the 150th monument. So Friday morning was a full day city tour. And you know, we have so many sorts of food. So every day we had to organize that our guests had another type of food. So Wednesday it was Indian special style. Thursday it was in another doxa. You know, doxa is Batak. So the Comoena district, the plantation, Johanna Margareta. There we had some special food. And Friday we had Indonesian food. And then, you know, we don't have the daytime only. So Friday night, we went on a hip hop tour. And as you know, Suriname have so many casinos and nightlife. So we went to some casinos, we went to some night spots, and that was Friday night. Saturday, Mr. Baldew took them to the Saramaka. Oh, this was Plantage Fredersdorp. This is in the plantation where there was a jail, a police station, and when things happened, then the people, this is New Amsterdam, Baba and my statue at New Amsterdam, Comoena. You see the time, the date, the hour. Oh no, this guy is a difficult guy. So don't expose him. So Baba and my, there are several statues. Now, here you see the lady from Australia, Fiji, handing over a book, very important. Let's see the other picture. So now this young man, oh my God, I never know that this young man can sing so good old songs, full of wisdom, unbelievable. And this is at the Baba and my statue during the city tour in downtown next to the cabinet of the president. This is the oldest Baba and my statue. And this on 5th of June was inaugurated. It's the map of Suriname and the anchor of a ship. So we are anchored. On this is the list of all ships who came since the Lalaruk, ending in 1916 with the Dewa. The Dewa was the last ship who arrived. Well, then we had to go to a souvenir shop. This guy was looking for a refrigerator. I think he must have 3 or 4 refrigerators or freezers at home. So this was the dancing queen. Today something happened, but it's all well. But this is the dancing lady. Very good. Now, next one, please. Next picture. Okay, so that was Saturday. They went to Saramaka with Mr. Baldew. Now, this is again Frederiksdorp. I think you have to go to the other pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, we have at least 100 pictures, but they made, yeah, this was the boat to Frederiksdorp and from Margarita. Oh, this guy, he shocked these people at the mosque. They told me, we have someone of Saudi Arabia, a Maulana, he's going to do the service. I said, yes. And when I saw this man, this is Mr. Baksh, well-known and popular. This is the Indonesian monument at Marienburg. Our sugar cane factory has been closed in 1986 due to strikes from the workers' union. This is from the other side. This is it was 9 August 1890, the Indonesian came. This is some impression of this old factory of our sugarcane at Marienburg, Kommerwijnen district. This on 30 July 1902, they have killed many people because there was Mr. Mayfair, and here you will see, you know, he was threatening the women, Balatkar and also on, so they killed him. And then the police came and they shot many people dead, and all the names are there on the statue mentioned, the bad day of 30 July 1902. Now this is the picture at, this is New Amsterdam. You see left the Lalarook, and here, oh no, here we are making, you know, this guy in blue, he's a great singer and dancer. So everyone is good. And this was entertainment in the boat. Everybody had to sing, including this lady from Fiji, Australia. And then we are going to the next one. The next one is, this guy is a difficult guy, you know. Don't look too much. Oh yeah. So, oh yeah, this is at New Amsterdam. This was a fort, you know, during the First and Second World War. And this is a walking bridge coming back from a walking path next to the, this was at Margarita. Again, the boat from Margarita to Marienburg. And then we have, yes, this is Frederiksdorp Verhalen Museum. It's a museum with stories. This picture has been made there. This is Johann and Margarita. But we say in Hindustani, Margarita, Margarita, where every Sunday or every day you can go, they do the cooking. Do you see these people? Yeah. And this is the New Amsterdam Museum. They went inside the museum. They make the pictures. And yes, this is our Fort New Amsterdam. It's now a museum where you can enter and you can, again, some entertainment in the boat by senior, our youngest fellow. He is only 87 years and unbelievable. We met some good people who kept their mindset and their memories in our culture. Many respect, unbelievable for this young man. Now, then we went further. We had some more tours. Can we go to the next? Yeah. This was singing entertainment in the boat, you know. We have a dhol player called Robbie. He was a dhol player this morning in the mandir also. He played the dhol excellent. They sing some songs. Can we go to the next next picture, please, so I can finish it. Next picture. This is near the waterfront where the Lalarook came. Our first ship, Lalarook, was right there behind, arrived on the night of, here is Baldeo, on Saturday night, you know, entertaining everyone with Tulsi Malahat. And this was Dr. Maurud Hassan Khan welcoming everyone on the 9th of August, welcoming everyone. This was an introduction meeting on the 9th of August while they just came in, and Mr. Maurud Hassan Khan has given an explanation about the history of the Indian indentured labor. He is very senior in Suriname. And here after the meeting, we went to, he is the chairman, Mr. Farid Ketwaru of the National Foundation Hindustani Immigration. These are specialists talking about our indentured labor. Next one, please. Now, this is the hall where Tanya Sitaram have given a lecture. This young man is very bright and intelligent. He's a singer, harmonia player, dancer. Oh my God. And here you see the team listening to everyone, especially this young guy. Oh, this is in the car with a driver from Durban. Oh, this guy from Durban, you know, he wanted to know Suriname in 2-3 days by car. So he rented the car and he got free directions, you know. He had the free GPS, and the GPS was a bus. So he was driving and the bus was leading him. Yes, this is the mosque. This is some pictures where, yes, some pictures they made, and very nice to see. Suriname, beautiful country. This is Royal Torarica. It's a 5-star hotel in the area, Paramaribo North Hotel Tourism area. And he was singing a song, Mr. Robbie. Don't tell anyone, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking for something for him. You may not know what. It's a secret. You may not hear it this time. These are the organizers. Thank you very much.
Mr. Pandey, Mr. Pandey is the one who's really looking for something for Robbie. He's going to help him in that regard. And hopefully when we go to Guyana, it will be because he may have found what he's looking for, and I'll let you all guess.
No. He liked the masala from Suriname better. This is the police station. This is the police station at New Amsterdam. There was another group also here in Suriname, a group from Holland. So they were also, and this is the young man from India. He's from India. So, and from the US. This was inaugurated for the Culture Union Suriname on 5th of June by His Excellency, our President Santokhi. This is also another statue at Fort Zeelandia area. And here you see our Mulvi, our Maulana. This guy is enjoying Suriname very much. Oh, this was the documentary shown by the Lalaruk Foundation, NSHI, the first day 1 of arrival. Here you see Mr. Farid Ketwaru presenting the documentary. This is again where the Lalaruk came. By the way, here the Lalaruk arrives here at this port at Marienburg. This is Fort Zeelandia, the second fort in the city, where on Friday our guests visited this fort with a museum, so they have an ID. Our former queen, less than 308 years, we were a colony of Holland. So there you see the statue of our former queen. Now here's, you see the young people here at the mosque, SIF Mosque, where we visited also on Wednesday evening. Mrs. Marika Furkan passed away. She was very senior and active in many cultural organizations. So we also attended a wake. That is the mosque for Friday 1 o'clock, where they attended the function, the namaz reading and so on at 1:15 by Mr. Baksh, Mansoor Baksh. He was he had the lead for that praying. Oh, this is the Arya Diwakar Mandir. This morning, we visited the Arya Diwakar Mandir. This is the temple. And this morning, we visit this mandir also. This is the front side. Yeah, this is the front side of Arya Diwakar. And this lady is from Guyana. She is from Guyana. And this man is from Durban, the walking wanderer. Here they had food. This food was in Saramacca. This is a picture of Saturday, Saramacca. They had Creole food here. So every day they had something else. Here you see the performance Saturday night. Okay, that was in short. We still have this afternoon, this evening, they are going to Talia. There is a dance performance. Tomorrow morning, they are going to the south to swim in black water, not Coca-Cola what they drink. We have Coca-Cola water. So tomorrow they will be enjoying a full day program. And Tuesday the 15th at 9 o'clock, we have the flag hosting ceremony at the Indian embassy. And after that, there will be a meeting with the ambassador and with some more people. And in the evening, they are going to a birthday party. Oh, sorry. They are going to a surface. I may not tell, the guy whose birthday, he told me, don't talk about that. It's my birthday. Don't tell them. Sorry, it's not his birthday. So they are going to enjoy the last hours of this visit from 9 to 16 August. It was an honor. And those who have missed it, please come to Suriname. Thank you.
Thank you so much, GP. I don't know how to thank you really for helping us and putting on an excellent program for us. Everyone has so enjoyed everything. At this point in time, let me bring on Dr. Dave Ramuja to tell you his experiences of the tour and to share with you, there's so much we could share about Mr. Bhagwan Gangaram Pandey and Mr. Rajan Baldev about this, but I'm sure the pictures would have told you a little bit. So, Dr. Dave Ramuja.
Hi, I want to thank Dr. Kumar Mahabir from the Indo-Caribbean Cultural Center for inviting me to take part in this cultural trip to Suriname. This was my first visit to Suriname, and indeed it was full of surprises. One of the first surprise I got, was the hospitality of the Suriname people. The full reservoir of goodwill and happiness and brotherly love that I never knew existed. We were warmly welcomed, and I really had a very enjoyable trip. I was impressed with the language of the Surinamese people. They spoke a version of Hindi. There's a mixture of Bhojpuri and Dutch language and everything, but they spoke with consummate ease. They had absolutely no problem in expressing themselves. And I find myself at a loss. I could not really, I understand certain parts of it, but I was envious of how they retain their language. And more than that, their singing skills were unbelievable. They have retained most of their cultural baggage that they brought from India and have gone beyond it. They have added a touch of West Indian beat to it that makes it very exciting and vibrant. The food was unbelievable. When I ate the food, it reminded me of the food I eat in my childhood days. The curries were there like it was just yesterday. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. I found a lost part of me in the food that I ate. And I was very, very happy. But another aspect is that they have retained their religion. I've never seen so many mosques and temples and mandirs in my life. I visited a temple this morning and I couldn't believe the size and the grandeur of this thing. I was left in awe. And everywhere I drove, there was always temples and mandir and mosque. They seem to have held on to their religion and culture in a tenacious way. We have kept it in Trinidad, but to a lesser extent. And we participate, but with a little bit of hesitancy. When I come to Guyana, they embrace the mosque and the temple in a very proud way, right? They feel that that is an integral part of their life, and that to me was like enlightenment. I also got the feeling by talking to the Surinamese people, they felt that there's a yearning to integrate, to get closer to Trinidad, to get closer to Guyana. And there seemed to be an overflowing feeling of fellowship and cooperation. And to me, this harbors well for the Caribbean, where we're going through economic times, and we have to band together for food security, also for economic survival. And I also realized that the thread of culture which held us together was broken in Trinidad to some extent, but the remnants are there. And I think there's a feeling that everybody wants to mend back this thread, this cooperation, this brotherhood. And I could only see this Indo-Caribbean Cultural Center played a pivotal role in fostering that unity. I must say I enjoyed my stay tremendously. I was overwhelmed with the hospitality. I was impressed with what I saw. I felt as if I came back to a part of me that was lost, that I found it, and I could and I look forward to greater communication with people of Guyana and Suriname, and I'm sure this organization will help in fostering those feelings. And I want to thank Kumar again for inviting me to this trip. I enjoyed it tremendously, and want to thank him and his organization. Bye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dave. We were so happy to have you and Chandra and all the others participating. We've got to know each other to some extent. And although Dr. Dave runs the Nirvana Weight Loss Clinic, and we would have seen him on television a lot, and we would have seen and known about his business, we really didn't know anything about the man. Only Dr. Mahabir would have known him. And it was so nice to have spent some time with him and Chandra. Wonderful. So let's bring you some entertainment now. We have with us an entire group waiting, composed of Mr. Madan Tulsi, Mr. Mahender Ramprasad, Mr. Sunil Darsan, Mr. Sunil Jugun, and 10-year-old Rishabh Tulsi, who is the grandson of Mr. Tulsi Madan. Sunil Jugun is a chokra dancer, and he's going to bring on an item now. He's going to perform for you, actually, accompanied by music from the group. So, Mr. Jugun, please. Fantastic performance there, and everything we have here is live. We had a live performance, a live dance by Mr. Sunil Jugun, and he was being accompanied by the singing of Mahender at that point in time, and Mr. Tulsi, as well as Tassa by Mr. Sunil Darsan and Recep. Now, to give justice to what we just saw, I want you all to understand what that dance was about and the tradition itself. And so I'm going to ask now, I want to ask Mr. Madan Tulsi to please explain to us what that dance was about and something about its tradition. So we're just going to take 1 second to position him so that he'll be able to speak to you directly and explain to you what the dance was about. I'm going to ask our good friend, Dr. Shardanan Harinandan. I wish you were here. You went to Suriname a little too soon. I really wish you were here. I'm going to ask you if Mr. Madan Tulsi is explaining in Suriname, Hindustan, please, if you could just translate if an issue. Thank you.
हमारे प्यारे भाई बहनों, आप सबों के सलाम अलैकुम, राम राम, नमस्कार, अदा पर पहुँचे। जैसे आप सबों हमारे त्रिडाट में और गयाना में जो लोग में हमारे सब ये प्रोग्राम सुनते हैं, और हम लोग जैसे ये प्रोग्राम यहाँ पे रचाए हैं, ये भाई लोग सब कोई जो सब प्रदेश से आए हैं, त्रिडाट से आए हैं, कोई गयाना से आए हैं, हम लोग उसके लिए यहाँ पे ये प्रोग्राम अपना दिखाए हैं। और क्या बोले, हम यहाँ से अपना प्रोग्राम यहाँ पे ढपला से शुरुआत किया है। मान लिया जाए ढपला के बोलते हैं टप्पू, टप्पू से हम लोग शुरुआत किए हैं। और हम लोग यहाँ पे ताशा बजाए, अब ढपला भी बजाए हैं, अहिरवा के नाच हम लोग नचाए हैं, अभी हम लोग लौंडा के नाच आप नचाएगा। और भी हम लोग यहाँ पे अपना प्रोग्राम महेंद्र राम प्रसाद के जरिए से हम लोग आप लोगों के सुनाए हैं। स्वर्गीय रामदेव चैतू का गाना हम लोग सुनाते जा रहे हैं। अगर जी हम लोग के गाने बजाने में कोई त्रुटियां हो तो आप लोग क्षमा कर देना। राम राम, नमस्कार, खुदा हाफिज़।
So now we'll ask Mahendra to translate into English for those of us who were here and could not fully appreciate what Mr. Madan Tulsi would have said. Dr. Shardanan, because we have Mahendra, I know I asked you previously, but we are doing several different things here. And so Shakira arranged with Mahendra to go ahead and to translate. So we're going to ask him to translate for us, please. Oh, he's speaking Dutch too. Yes, so he's going to speak in Dutch now? Okay, no problem. Dr. Shardanan, I'm going to ask you to please translate in English, okay? But just in a minute. Mr. Shardanan. Ravin, could you please unmute Dr. Shardanan Harinandan Singh for me? Dr. Shardanan, please.
Okay,
Great.
hello everyone. Do you hear me?
You are audible now, yes.
Okay.
Welcome.
I'm very happy to be tonight here, and I'm seeing my friend Gangaram Pandey without clothes. Do you have your underwear, Dhoti Bhaiji, or no? Okay, this Tulsi, he has welcomed everyone from abroad, and he's very happy to have people from the region in Suriname. Three things he named: dhapla, the instrument, dhapla, taja, nagara, and also you have dhol. But dhol, you know. The difference between dhapla is just a round plate with chamra hai, the goat, we are calling chamra, bakadi ki chamra. And this was very famous in Suriname some 56 years ago, when someone Dulha went to Dulin to do the wedding. He was guided by this dhapla. And dhapla is made a total other rhythm than nagara. The last one, where the man was dancing, we call that nagara. And a very famous nagara person was Bhukan. Gangaram Pandey knows him. Bhukan lived in Hansu, in Meersora. And no one can take his place there today. That is Nagara, you know, take to stick and dum daraka, dum daraka, dum 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 daraka. And you can dance. Between these two, the young ones, that is, I think, approximately 10, 15 years ago, in Suriname, they started Taza. And Taza is just a mix of tabla and mixed by some Caribbean rhythm. But it is the Taza now is very famous in Suriname. If you are an old man, of old man, of young one, when Taza start, you have to dance. You have to dance. So I'm very happy that this organization, ICC, organizes a thing like this. Let me tell you one thing more. Mr. Gangaram Pandey, he is very famous in Suriname and a good guide, a good organizer. And he organized the international conference in Suriname, Anton de Kom University. And the last night of the last part of the conference on June 10, there was a festival there, and I saw there Dr. Kumar. I think he was dancing too. Well, when I think it was Nagara began to play, behind me there was from Africans, professors, etc., and somebody one I didn't know them. But when the music began, I stand up and I went to him, in front of him, and I started to dance. He also started up this African man. And I took him to the podium and we danced, and the whole the Congress people, they danced there. Later, I heard he was the king of Benin. You know, Benin was a place is a place in Nigeria, and he danced and he danced. And I wrote in my column, I have danced Sorba with the king of Beijing. So, ma'am, that is all what I have to say. I know I was for 3 months in Suriname. It is a very nice place to be, and I am very happy to receive the compliments of the visitors, the food, the places, and it is a very nice place. I don't know, one thing you have to know, in the old colonial time, all countries, Suriname is the only one where Bhojpuri is alive. Besides this, Suriname is not an English-speaking colony. Dutch, as you know, Dutch is the language. Yeah. And because of this, because the language, different in language in Suriname, Dutch, the Kantrakis, they could not speak Dutch. So it was necessary to teach their children Bhojpuri, to read, to write, and to speak. And that is a very important point to study this. Why is Bhojpuri in Suriname just like they are talking this in Uttar Pradesh, etc.? It is a very interesting point.
Had you.
I think I could tell you something, but I'm very happy you invite me to have some words to you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your being able to translate for us, because you know, I always compliment the Surinamese on their retention of that particular language, which yes. We've lost. I feel so inadequate in their presence when we don't understand what they are saying, and we should understand. So I have to learn. And the deputy speaker, Dr. Deo Sharman, had to correct me on a particular message that he would have sent. I unfortunately misunderstood Blogrand, and I thought it was someone's surname. It became very funny when he had to tell me, no, it's the area in which the person lives. So we are here. It's a learning experience. It's a wonderful, entertaining experience as well. But this is all about what we do in the diaspora. We have to grow and we have to continue to learn from each other in order to grow. Thank you very much. At this point in time, I would like to bring on Shanti Singh. Shanti is one of the participants, and Shanti would like to share with you her experiences while here. Shanti, go ahead, please.
Sitaram, Namaste, Assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters. It is really fabulous and amazing in Suriname. It is way beyond my expectations. I so far have been enjoying it more than I ever expected. Suriname, I admire Surinamese as they have maintained the traditional Indo culture, and by seeing all the participants of this evening's program, it says a lot. And for the past few days, I've been hearing different classical singer, original local singers here, which I've never, really got involved in so much, and it's so interesting. Although I'm from Trinidad and I've seen it in Trinidad, but here it's such a warm, welcoming time here with the music, and people and the hospitality. They are so warm and nice to us. They have treated us well. The tour guides have been fantastic. We have seen so much more than we had bargained for, and they have so much more in store for us. I also, being Trinidad, being a small place, have experienced these large rivers. They have like 20 times the size of the biggest river we have in Trinidad. We visited Samacha yesterday, and I was really, thrown off by the size of it. The color is a bit different to Trinidad color too, but I do appreciate it so much of water. Fruits and vegetables grow so much better here, and I keep enjoying it, and it's really a lot. The trip is really packed. I will encourage everybody to come to the next one we have, because it's really nice. And I just want to say thanks to everybody, to all the organizers and to all the people of Suriname. They have maintained their culture. They are so rich in culture. Every district has a temple, it has a mosque, and it has a church. And, the Indians from India have kept, through the Indian laborers, they have kept the culture, alive and growing. And I really appreciate and really like that, I must say, thanks to all the Surinamese and the organizers again. Namaste.
Shanti, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing clips floating by, and this is reflective of our wonderful experience here. I'm just waiting word from Mr. Madan Tulsi, so because they have another item for us. Baitak Ghana, their whole group is about Baitak Ghana. And that is another area of cultural retention, which we've lost in Trinidad. It is being, there are small attempts to revive it, but here in Suriname, we've actually had a team yesterday doing Baitak Ghana for us, and the whole evening was turned into, it shifted from Baitak Ghana into kind of Bollywood. Ghana again, because we also want to find out what is important about this. And I'm sure when you all are hearing the talent that you all we are experiencing in this room today, you will kind of understand how it has been retained. Mr. Madan Tulsi has been doing this since he was 12 years old. We have his grandson, who is 10 years old, who's playing instruments. We are now going to show you cultural retention again in the form of dance, and we have Sunil Jugun dancing again. And this time, I'm not even going to describe to you what you are going to see. Mahendra is going to sing. Mr. Tulsi is going to play the dantal. We have Mr. Sunil Darsan
on one of the instruments. And at the end of it, I'm going to just ask them to describe to you what you've just seen. So over to Mahinder and the team. Wow. I've heard about this dance. This is the first time I've ever seen it live. This is so fantastic. I would like to have Mr. Madan Tulsi first, please. Please have, I want Mr. Madan Tulsi there, please, because I need to understand what this dance was about. Could you please go ahead and share with us? And again, I'm going to ask Mr. Bhagwan Gangaram Pandey is on. I'm going to ask him to translate exactly what you're saying, please. go ahead.
दोस्तों, प्यारे भाई बहनों, लौंडा के नाच है। जब पहले के जमाना में बूढ़ पुरानियन जब बारात लेके जात रहा, ये गांव छोड़ के एकवा गांव में जात रहा, तब एगो भाड़ लेके जात रहा नचनिया। तब वो नचनिया पहनत रहा लौंडा के मेहरारू के कपड़ा। तो वो नाचत जात रहा, जो ने कारण काहे खातिर कि ई लौंडा के नाच रात भर पहले बजता है। रात भर ब्याह हो जा, रात भर बजे और बजाए के फिर बिहान भर सवेरे बारात लेके घरे आवे, ताकि कि वहां पे आदमी लोग रात भर जीव बहलावे। कि एगो पतुरिया गई है हम लोग के संगे। पतुरिया बोले है कि जो मेहरारू के बोले पतुरिया बती सबन बनावे है मर्दाना के पतुरिया। तो ओके बना करके दुल्हा के संग में जा है बारात पे। तो बाराते में रात भर हुआ पे सबन खूब खुशहाली में रहे हैं, खूब खुशहाली में। तो रात कट गया है सबन के। तो यही लौंडवा के नाच यही है। आजकल में लौंडा के नाच सुरिनाम देश में बहुत बकेंट है, हॉलैंड देश में भी बहुत बकेंट है। यही करके हम आपसे प्रार्थना करी, अगर जैसा कुछ भूल बोले हुई भैया तो क्षमा कर दीजिए।
Okay, it's a tradition taken from, brought from our great ancestors. Londa Kenach has diverse meanings. Awat hoye, Raja Dasarath, Ram, and so on. So it is the connection when the Barat goes, the Dulha, between the two fathers. This Londa Kenach is coming with the Barat and dancing between the two father-in-laws, singing that let the unity of these two families become one. Let my Dulha don't look to other girls anymore. It has more meanings. Not only this, what he says, entertainment of the whole night. People were traveling from the one plantation to the other plantation, staying overnight. That is all entertainment. But we are going in the depth of the philosophy of the Indian marriage. When the Dulha leaves his home, then the mother puts the maur on the head of the Dulha, saying, look, boy, since your birth, it was my responsibility to bring you up. Today, I'm transferring the responsibility to you. Go get your queen. You're now the Raja, the prince, and you go get your queen. And when he married already, he's going to give it in the hand of his mother-in-law, saying, look, I will never marry again. This crown is only meant for my single marriage. I won't marry anymore. So it's a philosophy, it's a chain. And in this marriage chain, the 13th sanskar, sacrament of Hindu marriage, Vivaha sanskar, is the nachanya, a part of this total marriage. It's a message, dance, pleasure, two families uniting each other. So he is a part of a total chain of the message of a good life, a good marriage, good kids, and the blessing of everyone and the Almighty. Okay?
Yeah, thank you. So Sharmala Ramratan is just adding to it as well. She's saying this is all because women were not allowed to dance in the past, and so men used to don women's wear in order to dance at weddings and so on, Londa Kenach. So thank you very much for that clarification. And to Mr. Bhagwan Gangaram Pandey, what we want to do right now is bring on our last testimony for this evening about this particular tour, and this is none other than our Pandit Robbie. Robbie, go ahead, please. You want to unmute your mic? Go ahead.
Yes. Sitaram, Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, Ram Ram. what can I say? What has not been said before? Our group, our team from around the world, from the diasporic countries and other countries, all members who are here, they have spoken highly about the food. They have spoken highly about how Suriname is so beautiful. But I don't want to repeat what the other members have said. I want to testify of something that I have been searching for ever since I was a child, and I'm no longer seeing this in the society. When I was young, my grandparents would tell me that when they were young in Trinidad and Tobago, the East Indians saw no difference in their religion. The Muslims would have attended Hindu ceremonies, Hindu prayers, especially the full moon prayers, and the Hindus would have gone to whatever was happening with the Muslims. My own grandparents, I am a Pandit. My grandfather's name is Jahur. I'm supposed to be Pandit Jahur. His name was Jahur Bhagwan. In Suriname, we see this way that they are living. The Muslims and the Hindus are brothers and sisters. They are united. And this unity is there despite of the polarization that is occurring in the world, where everybody wants to go into their own group. Everybody wants to say, I am a Muslim, I am this type of Muslim, I'm a Hindu, I am this type of Hindu. And this polarization has led to people looking for differences to find themselves. But we must not look at differences to find ourselves. We must look at similarities. We are one people. And when they are united, when the Hindustanis, as they call them, a lovely word, when they are united here, that unity has spread to the entire population. So in this country of Suriname, it exemplifies what our Jahajis brought across here and what was in the society. That the unity of the Muslim and the Hindu and the Hindustanis here has led to a unity of the entire country of Suriname. A very, very powerful example for the world, where so many people with slight differences want to focus on differences, and that differences is causing the world to be in a chaotic place. So Suriname has set the example for the world, and the ICC is like that catalyst, bringing that message to the world. So tell everyone, join our programs on Sunday. Tell everyone, join us on our next trip next year, and let us catalyze this peace, this unity, and this love that is shown here in Suriname between our East Indians, brothers and sisters, our Hindustanis, and the entire country. This is what I have to say. Namaste, Sitaram, Assalam.
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much, Robbie. You all, we're just going to bring on our last live item. And once again, I want to remind you all, we will coming to you today live from the Hotel Babylon in Paramaribo, Suriname. And we have with us the Baita Ghana group with wonderful performances of Mr. Madan Tulsi and his team. And they are now going to bring Tassa to you. So the program, ladies and gentlemen, is going to end with Tassa. We have a program to go to shortly, and so we are wrapping up just about 10 minutes earlier for today. Mr. Madan Tulsi and his team is now going to close with Tassa. Wonderful. Thank you all so much for being here. We'll see you guys next week. We're rushing out now. Have a great one. Bye, everyone.